Hello everyone, I'm River Fox and welcome to the channel. Now if you are new to both the channel and to Save the World, then this video should be just what you need. Now as Fortnite Save the World is currently on sale until the 17th of January, there is more likely going to be a lot of new players coming into the game. So this video then is aimed directly at those new players. Anyone who's just joining in to Save the World, then first of all, welcome to the game and welcome to my channel. As I said, I am River Fox and I do Save the World videos pretty much a daily basis. I have done every single mission right the way through from Stonewood, Plankerton, and I'm currently in Canny Valley part 3. I'm going to be starting now, but as I say, I've done all of the videos, every single mission that there is to do solo. So I will pop up in the top right hand corner of the screen. There will be a link to the playlist which will cover every mission that you will need to do. But if you are brand spanking new and you have only just started playing the game, then this is just going to be a little sort of tutorial, hopefully to take you through and show you some of the basic things that you will need to do in order to progress through the game. Now we'll start off then straight away on the quests tab. Now this tab then will show you what your current mission is as you progress through the game, and this will stay with you throughout all of your missions until you get up into Twine Peaks. Now as of yet there isn't currently a storyline for Twine Peaks, but that is pretty much the end game at the moment. But there is so much for you to do as you go along. Now you will see on the screen here, first of all, as I say, I've done the home base Storm Shield Defense 1 in order to unlock these. So the next mission that you would have then before and after science, that will progress and take you through the missions. Now, as I said earlier, I have done all of the questline missions solo. So if you check up on the playlist, which will be in the top right corner, I will also pop a link in the description down below, which will help you out if you do get stuck on any of these upcoming missions. But this is your quests then, which you can see on the right hand side will show you what the quest is, and it will also show you what rewards you will receive from doing those. Now also you should have an option. Now if you are on Xbox or PlayStation, then all you do is you press in your right movement stick and it will fetch up your quest log. Now this here will show you all of the various different quests that you can do, because there's alongside the main quests you also have tutorial quests. We've got the new dungeons which were recently added in. They are a brand new thing which you can do as well. You've also got then side quests, which additional quests will come along as you progress through your normal questline missions. So they will come along as well. And you have challenges then as well, which are again additional things that you can complete as you are progressing through the game. Now one of the first tips that I would ever give, on your normal quest page here, whatever your quest mission is, if you go onto your quest log, it will always be this main quests at the very top of the screen. In this case is before and after science. Now if you press in the right movement stick, it will put like a little pin sign next to the left hand side of it. Now if you do that with every mission, before you go and start any of your next questline missions, then what that will do, which I will go into in a moment, is on your map screen, it will actually highlight any available missions that you can go into. So that is a really good tip, because quite a lot of people do struggle to know what missions they should be going into in order to complete their quest line. And if you go into the wrong mission, then it won't give you, the things that you're looking for, or the things you need to do. So now on the map screen then, you start off with Stonewood, which is your lowest missions, and once you progress through Stonewood, you will then go into Plankerton, which is like a separate set of quests. And then you will go into Canny Valley, and then when you are really at towards the end, you will go into Twine Peaks. And now the dungeons, then, they are some additional ones that we have got added in recently. These are some extra sort of maps and missions that you can go into. They are really good. But we're going to go back now to the Stonewood. Now on the Stonewood map, because this is basically our first proper mission, we do only have one mission that we can go into, but you will see on this here where the sort of yellow circle is highlights what mission you are currently selecting, but you will see this white pulsing circle around that. Now that is because we have pinned that quest. When we went in on the quest log page, we pinned that quest, so that then adds this little white circle around your mission. So that will tell you that that is the correct mission type that you need to go into. As you progress, you may have 5, 6, you may even have 10 different possible missions you could go into, but any that have got this little white pulsing circle around it, that will mean it's a correct mission, and you can actually go into that to complete that quest line. So that is your map screen. Now over on your command tab, you will have your heroes first of all. Now you go into manage heroes. Now this will be all of your available heroes that you have. Now you will only start off initially with these two heroes here. You have Base Kyle and Rescue Trooper Ramirez. Now the only reason I've got these, I've opened some llamas, which I'll go into that in a second. Now down on your hero loadout, you will have the option here of selecting loadouts. Now as you progress through the game, you can add to your hero loadout and increase it, make it better, but until that unlocks, you will only be able to select your commander, your main person that you are going to use for going into and completing your missions. So that is your heroes. Now your survivors are the main thing you need to concentrate on, probably even more so than weapons and traps. You need to sort out your survivors. Now you will only have this one tab at the moment while you first start out, but don't panic, that is nothing to worry about, it's perfectly normal. You slot survivors in here and that will increase your power. Now your power and your health and your shield, that is what will enable you to be able to do better missions and higher level missions. Now I'm not going to go fully into this in this video. There is a separate video on survivor squads which will explain everything that you need to know on that. I will pop a link in the description down below for that, and that will tell you everything that you need to know regarding your survivors. Now the next tab that we have here is your profile tab. Now this will tell you everything regarding your actual your account. So it will tell you your power level, your commander level, everything like that. So your commander level then is your number just on the top right there. You say see just before the 100 V-Bucks it says level 2. So I've got a commander level on this account of 2. Now your power level, which is different than your commander level, your power level is your actual your power, how strong your heroes and your abilities are. So currently that is 4. Now that is in the top left of the screen, just right above my head. That is your power level, which is one of the most important numbers I think that you need to worry about. But yes, this is your account screen. Now, the next that we have is your schematics. Now, this tab will show you any weapons, traps, and anything like that that you have. Now, I've got quite a lot here because I've opened some llamas, which I'll go in and show you in a moment. But this this screen then, you have various different tabs along the top. I wouldn't, for the moment, for at least a couple of missions, I wouldn't worry about collection book for now. But if you do want some further information on that, then again, I'll put a link in the description for a full video regarding the collection book. But your ranged weapons, now these are all of your actual guns that you have available to you. These are all guns that until you delete them, you will be able to craft these guns. As long as you've got the materials to do so, then you can craft them and use them while you're in your missions. Now this tab then, this is your melee weapons. These are things like your axes and your spears and your hardware. And we got a scythe there, but you can get swords as well to go with those. So they again are all weapons that you are able to craft and use in your missions. And the last tab that you need to worry about on here is your traps. Now traps will do damage to the husks and help you, when you're doing your defenses and things. So these are always a good thing as well. Now initially, until you start getting into the game a little bit more, I wouldn't recycle or delete or get rid of anything just yet until you've got some good weapons, some good schematics and things. I mean, you've got plenty of inventory space here. Now we've used up, in my case, 51 of the 250 slots that I have, so I can have another 200-ish weapons or traps and heroes before I will run out of space. So you've got plenty of space there. Don't delete or get rid of anything until you know that you've got some pretty decent weapons to work with. Now the next tab along here is your backpack. Now the backpack will show you any available weapons that you have already crafted and that you already have. These are weapons that you are physically able to use while you are in a mission. On the left hand side we'll show you all of the schematics of weapons that you can make. Now all of mine are grayed out at the moment because literally I haven't been into any missions yet, so I don't have any resources or anything to be able to craft them. Once I have done 1 or 2 missions, I will come in and I will do another video which will show how to craft your weapons and traps and things, and which ones really you should be trying to use. But for now, for the first couple of missions, then these weapons that you already have pre-built into the game, they are more than sufficient for you. You don't need to worry too much. Again, on this you've got your ranged weapons, and you've got your melee weapons and your traps over here as well. And the last tab then is ingredients, which are basically all the resources that you have managed to gather during missions. And as I say, I haven't done any missions yet, so I don't really have any resources. But these are all the different parts that you have got. Now, with a collection book, as I said, don't worry about the collection book for now, but there is going to be a link in the description for a video on that if you are interested. The resources, now this will show you all the various other items that you can gather in the game. Gold that is used in the item shop, which I'll go into in a moment. Snowflake tickets. Now these do change depending on the Fortnite season. Like at the moment we have the winter season, so we've got snowflake tickets. These may become spring tickets or Fortnite tickets, things like that. But these are used for getting llamas, and again I will show you those in a moment too. XP boosts, you will gain these from completing missions or even your daily rewards. You can get those. These are used to boost your XP, and again I'll go into that in a second. Now hero and schematic and survivor XP, these will be earned while you are playing missions, and these are used to level up your survivors or your schematics or your heroes, and again I'll go into that now in a moment. So the next tab along, that is your locker. Now these, if you do play Battle Royale, then any basically cosmetics that you have got from Battle Royale will appear in here. They are still working on this. I think they are going to be fetching out the hero sort of skins very shortly, but until then we've got emotes, we've got your skin wraps, music and loading screens as well. They will all be in here from Battle Royale. Now the next screen, then the item shop. Now there are 3 tabs to this one. The first one is X-ray. Now this is where you will find llamas. Now at the moment, being the Christmas period, they do have a lot of free llamas that they are giving out, hence why I have got quite a few weapons and heroes already. So do keep an eye out on this page on a daily basis when you log in, because quite often you will get free llamas. You don't even need to spend V-Bucks on them, and yeah, if you can get a free llama, then get the free llama. Make sure you do get those. It is entirely up to you if you do spend V-Bucks on purchasing llamas. Myself personally, I tend to only really buy the 50 V-Bucks llamas if they are a legendary one, because quite often in the 50 V-Buck llamas you can get some really high top end weapons and heroes and survivors. So I will buy them from time to time, but you know, you can certainly get through majority of this game without ever having to, you know, buy any llamas, and yeah, you can do that perfectly fine. Now the next tab along, this is your sort of event llamas. In this case, as it's Christmas, these are winter llamas. Now you will gain tickets by completing quests and missions as you go through the game. Now I managed to get a free top-end legendary llama when I first logged into this account, and it gave me loads and loads of free tickets, so that is why I have got still some spare. I'm going to purchase one for you now just so you can actually see what sort of things you can get from these llamas. You get loads of survivors and weapons and everything. I'm going to skip quickly past this and we'll go on to this screen now. These are all of the weapons and traps and everything that I have received from that llama, and all those tickets I managed to get just from another free llama. So I've got plenty of free weapons and heroes and everything here, so there's certainly no need to worry about not having any good weapons. So that is your llamas. Now the items, there are 2 tabs here. Now your first tab, the event items, these are a seasonal thing, so these will change every couple of months when the new sort of seasonal event comes out, and these use gold in order to purchase anything. And the gold, again, you can get from llamas and you get from missions, and yeah, you just build that up and then you can come and purchase things from the event store. Now the weekly items, these do get updated every week, and in this case we've got 55 hours now before this gets updated again. And once it's once it's updated, it gives you a whole load of new stuff in there. As a new player, I think a lot of these sort of reperks and perk ups and things like that, you don't really need to worry about any of those at the moment. If you do have enough gold from your missions, then purchasing some of the schematics, or even the survivors, or the heroes, if you can, then they can be quite worthwhile. But to be honest, a lot of these sort of heroes and things you can normally get from llamas or from events anyway, so you don't have to use your gold in the item store, but that is the sort of things that you can get. And the very last tab, that is literally where you can buy your V-Bucks or upgrade your Save the World account. So that is your basics of Fortnite Save the World. If you do have any questions whatsoever regarding the setup and new account holders, then just drop a message in the comments down below. I always read every single message I receive, and I will try and help as many people out as I can. So yeah, just drop any comments down below, and I'll help you if I can. If I haven't already done a video on a subject, then I will try and do a video as well. But I hope this does help you out for Fortnite Save the World. And for anyone still wondering whether or not you should purchase Fortnite Save the World, it is a 100% yes. I mean, this is my 3rd account. I've got 2 other accounts, one in Twine Peaks, one that I'm getting just nearly to Twine Peaks, and of course this one then, which is my 3rd brand new account. So yes, it is more than worth it. I have probably only ever purchased V-Bucks twice maybe in all of the time that I have been playing. Every skin, every emote that I have ever bought in Battle Royale has all come from the free V-Bucks that you earn through playing the game. So yeah, it is more than worth it. If you're going to spend enough money to buy 1 or 2 skins, then personally I would buy Save the World instead, and you will get far more V-Bucks than you need for Save the World. You can always buy your skins and everything for Battle Royale as well. But I hope this video does help you out. If it does, don't forget to drop that like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out, which, as I say, is normally on a daily basis. It's a little bit less at the moment due to Christmas, but I'll be back into the full proper schedule then by the end of the year. But I hope to see you all soon, and I hope you have a lovely day. And stay safe, my friends.